fantastic fish head. Now today we're gonna go take a look at the 9 animal phylum of Bikini Bottom. Alright, you got this? Now first we're gonna start with one of them called the Porifera. Anyway, let's get started.
I am SpongeBob SquarePants. I am a sponge and I am a filter feeder. I have special cells called choanocytes that help me take the nutrients out of the water, and spicules made of calcium carbonate and silicon dioxide which help me stand up. My cells are not tissues, they are grouped in parazoa.
And thank you, SpongeBob. Now we're gonna move over to Jellyfish Field, still part of Bikini Bottom. Now, the phylum we're gonna be looking at today is part of Cnidaria. Cnidaria? No. Simba! No, god dang it. It's Cnidaria, but spelled with a C. Common mistake. So we're gonna look over here to Mr. Jellyfish. How you doing today? Amazing! Anyway, so I heard you're part of the Medusa family, is that correct? Well, I guess that's petrifying. Anyway, so tell me a little about yourself. Let's get out of here! There's an underwater dog! Oh, thank God that's over. Alrighty. So let's get...
I'm right here to stay when I won't stray.
Now, today, all the animals that we have covered and the ones that we will be covering in all of the 9 major phylums have 5 characteristics that they have in common. So, first, they like to move. 2, multicellular, have a lot of cells. 3, embryonic development. They're all fetuses at least at one point in time. 4, they're heterotrophs. We do not need to make any of our food. And 4, we have a cell wall made of fatty acids. No fiber there. Nope, not at all. Anyway, back to a more important thing. There have been some recent nematode attacks in Bikini Bottom.
Hungry. Still hungry.
Still hungry.
Oh, dang nematodes!
These nematodes! Or roundworms. So we're not going to get them confused with this, or this, but this, all around. And they're decomposing our town! But, on the flip side, they are replenishing the nutrients to our soil. Anyone know that? I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. But don't get them confused with platymints. Platymintes. Platypus. Squidward! Squidward! Subtitle here for the audience. Thank you. Now basically these, subtitle, don't have any kind of digestive tract, right? So that's why they're called flatworms. And now these flatworms come in different types of like planarians, flukes, and tapeworms. Now, our town is in great dismay with recent attacks of the
Alaskan bullworm!
Now this worm, the Alaskan bollworm, is a protozoan, so the first opening during development becomes its mouth. Now, it is actually part of the Annelida phylum, so it also has moist skin throughout its body, which allows good gas exchange in the ocean. Now with this and other factors that I don't know about, it has caused great destruction in our town. Now let's take a trip to our local Krusty Krab to go try one of their new Krabby Patties. Hello, Mr. Tentacles, is it?
Yes, I am Squidward Tentacles from the House of Unrecognized Talent.
Hi, I would love to try one of your Krabby Patties.
SpongeBob, give me another Krabby Patty.
Order up.
There's your piece of garbage.
It tastes amazing. It tastes like petrifying. Anyhow, so, what is it like, and what is your kind of whole deal here with being part of the Mollusca phylum?
Do I really have to talk to you? Because I'd just rather play my clarinet. Or even better, die.
And on to a different mollusk now. We have Gary the Snail. So, Gary, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Meow, 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 meow.
Thank you. Thank you, Gary. Now let's go head over to Mr. Krabs, manager of this fine establishment, and what it's like to be an arthropod. Hello, Mr. Krabs. How you doing today?
Ahoy there. I like money.
Alright, alright. So, tell me a little bit about what's, being like in the arthropoda phylum.
I like money.
Yes. Yes. But tell me a little bit more about being the, arthropoda phylum.
Right. Well, I've got my own chitin-made exoskeleton and me jointed appendages. One time, my shell molted and SpongeBob, me boy, had to wear my own shell.
Well, if you think you're man enough,
Uh-oh, this could be bad.
fire the torch.
Legendary guts.
Arr, 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 arr. Arr, arr, arr. Anyways, I have my own well-designed nervous system to make up for it ever since I was a wee nymph.
In other news, we have discovered a new kind of starfish. A pink starfish, actually. Let's go take a look.
Who are you people?
Amazing! It's a pink blob! Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live under a rock. I have no job. I have a complete digestive tract and spiny skin. My first hole to develop was a butthole. When I was just a larva, I had bilateral symmetry. Now I have radial symmetry because I'm a starfish.
Amazing! So, how's life under a rock?
Pretty boring. Think I'm gonna go jellyfishing with SpongeBob now.
Alright, alright. Alright. Now the biggest news story in Bikini Bottom is that we have a squirrel living under the sea. Part of the Chordata phylum. Let's go talk to her. Hey Sandy,
Howdy, y'all.
tell us about your 4 characteristics.
Well, I have a notochord for support, a hollow norval nerve cord, which is the base of my nervous system, a pharyngeal gill slip for my oxygen exchange, but they went away after I became an embryo, a muscular post-anal tail for the size of Texas.
Well, alright. Amazing! So you're a vertebrate, right?
You darn tootin', I have bones and a spinal cord jumpier than a rattlesnake in a pickle jar.
Thank you, Sandy. All the animals that we've listened to today are made up of different levels, right? So first we got our atoms and molecules, those little things buzzing around the air millions of miles a second. When you put those together, you get the basic unit of life, a cell. When you put these cells together, you get tissues, either epithelial, connective, muscular, or nervous, right? And when you put these tissues together, you get organs, kidneys, livers, things like that nature. And then when you put organs together, you get an organ system. And when you put an organ system, you get an organ. ism. Organisms have 3 different kinds of body cavities, right? So first there's aquelmates, which include platymenthes and things like that, which do not have a true body cavity between the digestive tract and the mesoderm. Then we have pseudoquelmates, which do not have a fully formed body cavity lined with the mesoderm. And these include nematodes, things like, and even roundworms actually. Fun fact for the day. And the last are quelmates, which is what everything else has, which is just a true body cavity.
Now this is Troy, the realistic fish head, signing off to Bikini Bottom. Tune in tomorrow for our special on Goo Lagoon and its effects on gills.
A cell wall made of fatty acids, right? No cellulose there. We do not need that fiber.
I'm just on my way, living
Now let's take a trip to our local Krusty Krab to go try one of their new Krusty Krabs.
I should do it because people think it's funny.
Don't start.
Wait, what are we reading?
You know what? I hate everybody in this town. I mean, can I get some respect here? I play my clarinet, and what do these people do? They call the police on me, saying there's a dead animal in my premises. You know what? I am not in the service industry. I do have a band. I will have a band. You'll see. You're all going to see. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go die. Don't even bother showing up tomorrow. I'll just tell you all died in a filming accident or something.